Hi everybody, welcome to the dark season of Aikidoflow. Now, every scenario can be different. Depending on the situation, that depends on my defense or even my attack. You need to change it up. You know, there's different environments, different atmospheres. You know, on the club I work in a crowded atmosphere, so I always need to change my defense to the appropriate situation. I don't want to endanger people around me. So you never know the situation you're gonna be in. So you need to practice for each scenario. Sometimes you might have to make sacrifices. You might have to, in order to really defend yourself, you may end up inflicting pain on yourself because the scenario you're in asks for it. You might be in a enclosed space and you're limited to the kind of attacks that you can do. So you need to just be able to just adapt to any situation. Now, I remember years ago, I worked in a club back in days. You may have heard this before, elbow rooms. There was a shooting in there. And as the person did the shooting, he calmly walked out the back door. His mate followed him, so I followed him out the back door, walked after him for a while, called in the police. Eventually police came and they just jumped on him and arrested him. But it just made me realize that to a lot of people, life is cheap. This guy who pulled the trigger, he didn't feel threatened. His back wasn't in the corner. He just kind of just let off the shots because he's a little dispute with somebody else. Now, it made me realize that in certain situations, you might have to sacrifice yourself, not your life, but risk being hurt, risk inflict a bit of pain on yourself in order to really take somebody down. You have to be smart. You need to use your head, literally. Boom, okay? A good headbutt can take anybody down. But why would I want a headbutt, okay? When I can use my fists, my knees, my feet, whatever, okay? Imagine I'm in a closed space. I'm in a closed space, I can't really move. Ooh, you see? That's how tight this space is. I can't really throw a good punch from it. I can't throw a good kick, you know. We don't really use these too often nowadays, these phone booths, but you never know. You're in a closed environment, okay? Now, the head, okay? I need to be very specific about where I attack, okay? I'm not gonna attack the forehead. I'm not gonna attack the mouth. The forehead might be just as hard as mine. The mouth is full of teeth, okay? Unless they're an old age pensioner and you don't wanna be headbutting an old age pensioner, okay? You're going for the nose, okay? So my aim is to get my head on the nose, okay? I don't care if it's on the tip, on the bridge or whatever. My head is gonna be harder than anybody's nose. So if I were to headbutt somebody, that's where I'm going for. I've got limited movement here. Can't throw a good punch. I can't swing or whatever. I'm trapped. This person's gonna close me in a tight space. I need to use my head. Okay, now there's a way to headbutt somebody, okay? There's a specific way to do it. It's not, people think it's like head to head, but it's never head to head. It's head to nose. I'm in a closed environment, okay? Person trapped me in a closed environment. I can't get out, okay? I can't throw a good punch from here. I can't throw a good kick. So what I'm gonna do is grab and headbutt. Now, when I'm headbutting, I want my head to come forward. I want to be looking straight at the person. I'm not putting my head down here and trying to go here. I want to see the person at all times, and I can act passive, and suddenly I just grab and I go boom. I'm coming straight forwards. It's a properly straight headbutt. I'm literally coming forwards, and as I come forwards, I'm looking at the person here. Boom, I want to see my target. My forward goes straight to his nose, okay? That's my aim. I need to see where I'm attacking. I need to see where my head is going. I can't put my head down. I can't close my eyes. I need to stay focused. And then I've got a much better chance of hitting my target and our forehead's not connecting or my forehead connecting with his mouth. In conclusion, okay, it's kind of, these techniques, they go back, I imagine, to the days of the samurai, the gladiator, where, you know, we had weapons, but we didn't have guns. Everything was close quarter combat, okay? So we had to utilize every single part of our body in order to get the desired effect, okay? Now, like I say, I've witnessed the shooting, okay? And hopefully none of you will ever be in a situation like that. But like I said, that made me realize that to some people, life is cheap. And so we kind of need to practice techniques where it's, you know, all or nothing. We may risk hurting ourselves, but as long as we know the result is going to be, we're going to stop that person in their tracks. That's what needs to happen, okay? So please look at the links online, look at our online academy, look at our clothing accessories. All proceeds go back into the channel to help us continue making videos, okay? Hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time on the Aikidoflow show. And if you don't know, now you know. It's all about Aikidoflow.